gonna meet tomorrow. That's why I kinda wanted to, and if we can get signed with them, we can finish out the year, and we'll pay for the rest of this year too, if we use them. We're not gonna be using them for basic calls. Last year, we run 211 calls, and we missed one call, so I don't think that's too bad. And if for some reason we can't get, or we need another basic rate, we use clock. They cover our accounts for us. So it's not like it used to be before, now we use them for basic calls. It's not gonna happen. Just ALS calls. Like I told them, I would work with you guys, if you guys would work, you know, I think it's needed. I don't think anybody in this room that lives in town would like to wait half an hour for an ALS rate clerk. Because that will, I mean, it just, that's it. So I just like, wonder if the town could give her approval to say yea or nay tomorrow, you know?
I think we'll have to just pull, like, bring everything back and have the lawyers review it and see what we're doing.
Well, I mean, if you guys aren't gonna sign, we'll take on responsibility, because you gotta have it.
Yeah,
And
I
the
know I
medical director-
won't have the authority to sign it tomorrow.
The medical director is pushing us, and like I said, we're not, you lose our license, you could be paying $100,000 for ambulance service for someone to come in.
But one of you would like to go Fremont tomorrow? It's at 4:30. That's at the one up on.
Mayor does have conflicts, we may or may not be there, but Frank's gonna be there to answer questions.
So, the fire department budget will go from 77,000 to 82,000. Except
Is that
I'd
what-
like to keep this in the special district and not have a line item on our budget, just keep it over there.
Well, I don't know what the fire district commissioners are doing on their
There's not a
budget.
district, there's not a commissioner, that's where, we are a members-owned department, private company.
Okay.
There's no commissioners, we are members-owned.
Well, there's the company and then there's the service. So if it's being done purely as a protection service, then it has to be the town, unless it falls under the fire district.
It would technically be under the fire district.
No, there's no district. You don't have commissioners, you don't have a town board or a town that runs it, you're a private-owned company. Same as Howard, South Cornell.
So it's a contract for services with the municipality. And again, I don't know how your districts are run on that, you know, we could dig into structure for that. So if the fire, again, so there's, and there are layers of these things, and it's more common to run into it for fire rather than for ambulance, but there's fire districts, there's fire protection districts, there's the companies, and those are all separate and distinct things which have particular legal relationships. And New York law makes it very, in one sense, it can be very manageable, but they make it confusing and confuses almost everyone. So, but yeah, we can make it so that it works, given how things are set up. But I need to dig into what is the actual structure of the relationship between our entities, the town, the district, the company.
We have a contract with them every year.
So the town has a contract with the company?
Yes.
Okay. So in that instance, without making a significant change,
What you're
That's how
saying-
you would keep it.
You're saying you raised, they're gonna put the 5,000 over in there, right, is that what you're saying?
Onto the fire district, yes.
Right.
So,
It would be cleaner just to pay them more and have them
Pay
be billed
Hornell.
by Hornell, and have
Yeah.
them have a separate contract with Hornell.
okay.
That was my thought. But we can,
Yeah.
go through every scenario, see what the best way
It
is.
doesn't have to be a separate line, it can be part of the overall
That's how,
services.
that's how the bookkeepers did it.
Did they put that in there yet?
Yeah.
So it's in there, so there's not, we're not reducing it by anything or any.
11,250 is in there.
You're
So it's gonna
reducing it
de-
by 6.
It's gonna decrease by 6.
So,
And here,
On the back page, fire district?
Yeah.
Yes,
so that will reduce the 150 to,
yes,
okay, that's what I thought.
yeah.
but part of the question then is it being levied as a fire district tax, or is it being
Yes.
part of the town?
No, it's a separate, I can give you a budget book.
So if that's the case, then that would have to be approved by the fire district. Unless it's a fire protection district, then it's governed by the board. That's part of the question.
Okay.
So if you have a fire protection district, it's governed by the town board. If you have a fire district and have commissioners, then they budget and approve the levy for the fire district. So that's the distinction. And
Yeah,
you haven't asked.
Neither one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Well, but one way or the other, it's being paid for by the taxpayers.
Right.
And the question is, which representatives of the residents are the ones that are approving the budget for it? And we haven't done much of any fire issues for the town, we've done a lot of other things. So if you want us to look into that, we can
Yeah,
try
for
to
this.
delve with it.
this
For
case.
now, at the risk of giving you the wrong answer, but there's virtue in saying how you've done it for this budget, you probably wanna keep doing it the same way. But we can look into if there's a restructuring that needs to be done, so that it's being allocated just through the proper authorities.
Alright. So pretty much the line items stayed the same. The highway department did put in for raises. And then talk about that now, if you'd like. So the highway department put in for, they would like to be up to $25 an hour for MEOs and $20 an hour for labor. Right now, they're at $23.50 for MEO and $18.50 for labor.
Is that, do you have that ready?
Yes. And the highway superintendent put in, he makes 51,000 now, he'd like to go to 55,000.
And Emily, I sent you that on, from Mike King.
Yes, we're gonna go into executive session and
Okay.
discuss it.
Does that save the town $11,000 right there?
The justice, she did put in for a raise of $1,000. She's at 8,500, she would like to go to 9,500. And the town clerk put in for $500 raise. The assessor put in for a $500 raise. And that was it for changes.
Moving along. We need
Oh,
to add another
yes.
300. Should be 59.
So I didn't know if you guys wanted to have a budget workshop or not, so that's, I tax cap. See what it helps. Do we wanna go to public, executive session right now to discuss, medical insurance?
I'll make a motion to go into executive session.
I'll second it. We need to have the town clerk join us for notes.
Hilton,
Aye.
Luca,
Aye.
Smith,
Aye.
Hebert.
Aye.
And Murray.
Aye.
Aye, 0 nay, 0 abstain.
I kinda included it in there.
Yeah.
While we're gone, do you guys wanna talk with Tom about the roads?
We can
Sure.
try to have some side conversation.
Yeah, just to,
You've given the list of proposed changes to the road use. We can have informal discussion on that.
it was that email that you sent with each road.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go in the copy room if you'd like. Here's another copy for you.
Hey Emily, can I step into there for
That's up to Tom.
30 seconds?
Well, it's up to you guys, if you want to go into executive session.
Just for 30 seconds.
For, in their meeting or ours?
Well, it's for the budget.
Okay. Well,
Don't go yet.
your resolution.
If you plan on having him in the meeting, it has to go through the motion.